Loud. And a very good morning to all of you. It's Barb Verbonich calling from overcast, gray, and drizzly Salinas, California on this 15th day of June 2019. Really excited to be sharing information with you today. We have just a couple things that we might want to share. Can folks who are on the call share any information that is new to their business or what's going on during this past week? I will be one of the first to share. I am so excited about our new products, and I have a couple tips on here of things that I've been doing to help promote this product line with people in my organization and opening up that same those pieces of information to other folks who are new to me. So I am finding a level of new boldness and restored excitement each time we get a new product announced, and this particular one is especially exciting to me. I'll tell you what more in a moment, but anyone else like to share?
We've had a super fun week. We have a quick start, and sorry, Skipper's barking. Got distracted. Yeah, lots going on with all the new product, and yeah, lots of excitement. I'm having trouble keeping track of all of it, so really excited.
And
sorry, my mind's all over the place because
having trouble keeping track of life in general, I bet, Lauren, because we have a recovered puppy at your house.
Wanted to share, but yeah, sorry, my mind was a little bit distracted, but we've got a lot going on, and we're just really excited over here.
Well, that's really wonderful. You didn't get an early glimpse into the new hemp line, did you? We were hoping maybe you might have, and that we are so believing in you and what your organization is doing.
Thanks,
well, I guess we've all got it ordered, and it'll be coming.
Hey, Barb. I'll just share. I've had more people contact me in the last couple of days wanting to know more about the product line. I do find that interesting because when there's new products that come out, we've always been excited, and there's always been a bump. But this one in particular, like, I have people calling, and the message that I received at like 11 o'clock last night was from a gal that's on the products and been on the products and has a good business, but her mom has a essential tremor or a tumor, and she said that she wants to try a CBD product, but Relive is the only one that she trusts. And I think that word trust meant, it just like hit me. It's like, yeah, and that is what Ryan talks about is the way that it's sourced and how everything what comes. And I'm still learning about what the product does and all the benefits, and I think we're all learning because it's different. It's not the norm of what our product line is. So it's pretty exciting.
Absolutely.
I mean, honest. Yeah.
Yes, and
interest.
Yvette, in a moment, when I get onto that screen with the product, I would appreciate your just sharing your process. And it's so much fun having people of different giftings in our organizations, and Yvette is one who always likes the details. It's funny, Quila, because since Relive put this out, I trust it. And it's as simple as that. I'm just not worried about anything. I can't wait to try it myself. But there are folks who want to and need to know. And so, Yvette, I won't ask you right now, but in a moment, I'd sure appreciate it if you could kind of fill us in on your journey as to what you have been doing, because you sent me a fabulous link, and that is something worth knowing about. But anyone else like to share this morning before we move forward? Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that folks know that a great announcement came out that the Purify, which has been out of stock, is back. And those full Fit 3 kits are now available, and it's really exciting. The email that came out from corporate was saying it's not exciting enough to have the RLV hemp extract products available, but our Pal Purify is back, and it's such a powerhouse product that includes that probiotic, a liver cleanse, and a metabolic supporter all in one. And it really is a must for your everyday Relive routine. And then, of course, the Fit 3 kit is back too, because it is now complete with that product. And it includes everything we need to get fit and strong for the summer. So I know there's been a lot of waiting and eagerness to have that product, the Purify, be back in stock. And again, cannot emphasize enough how fabulous our company is to ensure that every batch that is received or manufactured meets or exceeds the standards that Relive has. It's something that is most extraordinary and most exemplary of Relive International is the assurance of quality. And folks who might want to have free shipping, if we have people in our organizations who are wanting to take advantage of the free shipping that's available right now, our people can become that preferred customer with an auto ship of at least 99 product value points, and do a quick start, or become a new master affiliate and receive free shipping. So that's really a wonderful assistance to knock out any price or any savings that we can have in our Relive products. And I do love that corporate is doing more and more of this. It's always exciting to see what is being announced. I wanted to share something here, but before I do, I'm going to go ahead and just remind us of the RLV hemp extract. Kyla and I were chatting, and we realized that there are a number of different ways that people can access information about our Relive company. And one of them, of course, is our monthly ambassador call. We had it on Wednesday, June the 5th, and Kyla was good enough to share that on the Monday night call on the 10th of June, so people can access it there. But I, too, am going to share just a small portion of it that talks about our hemp extract, because I want to hear it again. And I figure if I will benefit from it, someone else may as well. I think the more familiar we are with this product line, the more at ease we are in what we can do with this product line, the better it is. So let me take just a moment here, and I'm going to turn on the ambassador call in the section that's going to tell us about our line with Relive. So here we go.
Something that's very exciting. We haven't kept this a secret. I've been talking about it on this ambassador call. Tom, I know, has had conversations over the phone and in the field as far as what is coming ahead for Relive in the way of a new product launch, a product line launch, I should say. We've been working on it. It's been a fast pace. It's been a fast track that we've been on, probably faster than any other products that we've ever launched before. It's been a learning curve. It's been an education for us to get ourselves ready. But I want to talk where we are right now, and I want to talk to you about what you are now becoming familiar with, which is called our new RLV product line. That's our brand name for our product line of hemp-derived and hemp extracted products, is RLV. I want to just start by saying to you is that going back about 6 or 10 months ago, as we started looking at this opportunity and looking at this new ingredient that was taken the nation and it was grabbing so much attention across the country. I want you to know that how we started in this was to say that we weren't going to do this product and this production here. We don't have all of the capabilities to do this product as of today. Now, certainly in the future, that may become an option for us. But we knew we had to go out inside and find a partner, somebody that we could work with that could be our advisor. They could be somebody that could help us in the way of product strategy. They could help us in the way of product launch. And that's what we've done. And we went out and we found a group and a partner that I've been completely impressed with. I've loved working with them. It's been a trust relationship that was built early on, because the number one objective we had was to make sure that we sourced the best supply with a supplier that we could trust. If we're not going to do it ourselves, we have a reputation in Relive that whatever product we put out there, we want to know that it is the standard that Relive stands for. It's the 30 years of the brand that we have built in Relive. We want to make sure that if we're going outside, that we're still going to have that same standard. And that's what we have accomplished. We wouldn't do anything else. We don't take shortcuts in Relive. You know, and I want this brand, this RLV brand, this hemp extract brand, to be a brand that is trusted out there in the marketplace. Relive already has that trust, and now this brand will have it as well. And that sets us apart from the competition. You know, the high quality, the ultra high quality that you'll hear us talking about. You'll hear us talking about the testing that these products go through and the verification process that this supplier partner that we have, that they go through. We make sure, and they make sure, that we are giving out nothing but the purest and the most potent and the freshest product that's available out there. And that's important, because what's going on in the marketplace, and my brother Scott sent around just last night as I was kind of starting to make some notes for this call. He sent a great article around, and it was a kind of a summary of what was said at a recent FDA hearing, which was done just last week. It was May 30th is when they had it. And they had the 5 biggest takeaways from this hearing that they had, an open hearing. And the number one thing is that what they were talking about at this hearing is that there is just too much junk in the market being sold by sketchy players. That there is a gold rush going on out there. It's the Wild West in some ways, to where there are suppliers, there are companies that are popping up. You know where they are. You see them as much as I do. You see them in gas stations. You see them online. You see CBD products, hemp-derived products out there in the marketplace. But what they're saying is, and I don't know, they didn't put a percentage to it, but it's over half. It's a majority of the products that are out there are not what they say they are. It's not the quality that you can trust in. It's not the potency. They may say something on the label, but that's not what's actually in the jar. And I'm telling you, that's where we started this process. We wanted to make sure that the quality, the partner that we chose, was going to have the best products for us and the highest quality that are safe, that are going to lead to results. And that's what we've done. We wanted to make sure that once we get into this relationship, that there's a secure supply chain, to where when we order products and when we sell these products, which we are going to do, we want to be able to reorder these products very fast. We want to know that we can reorder them and have them ready and restock very quickly. What also was impressive for us is they have their research and development team, and they're able to collaborate with our Dr. Fred Galvez and working together on and putting together products that will come in our future that nobody else will have, that will be Relive products, that will be unique to us. And that's exciting. That's the future of where we're going, as far as being able to take Lunison, for example, with Dr. Fred and their scientists that they have that are working with hemp and CBD. I'll tell you what, it has us just the opportunity and the excitement, and with our future is without limits. So that's where I wanted to start with all of you. Now, let me get into some of the details as far as what we're doing and when we're doing it, because I think that's the most important thing. We are going to have 3 new products for you. And let me go through these products. Eventually, we will have 5, and then, like I said, there's going to be additional phases that will come after these 5. But to begin with, in the month of June, we are going to have 3 tincture products. A tincture, if you don't know, it's a dropper type of a product. It's 30 milliliters.
So what happened to the call?
Levels, 100 milligrams, all the way up to 1,000 milligrams,
Back.
and even higher than that.
It's back.
We have to start with the 500 milligram isolate and the 750 as the increased potency product. So for 750 milligrams, 1 serving or 1 dropper, 1 pipe full gives you 25 milligrams of CBD in that serving. Third and final for the month of June is we have a 500 milligram full spectrum tincture as well. Let me give you a definition of full spectrum. Because isolate, as you know, is
Someone's making a lot of background noise.
CBD by itself. Full spectrum
I hear a lot of background noise.
balance.
Can people please mute themselves? Thank you.
When they do the extraction of the oil, they don't isolate CBD, or they don't isolate CBD or cannabidiol. They leave all of those compounds together, which gives what the research and what the results are saying is that there's this entourage effect, that when you take all of these compounds together, which includes CBD, when you keep them all together, the results are even greater. Now, we started off with offering isolate and full spectrum because where we see in the marketplace out there is it's about a 50-50 demand. That's been the advice given to us. That's been our research, is that there are people out there that are wanting full spectrum and there are people out there that are wanting the isolate. And we said to ourselves, let's offer both. Let's not choose one path. Let's get both out there. Let's see how they work in our field and see what the demand is in Relive. And so again, you'll see these 3 bottles. They look all the same as far as the size, the labels. You'll just notice that you'll have 2 isolates, one that's 500 milligrams, one that's 750 milligrams total in the bottle, and then you'll have a full spectrum that is 500 milligrams as well. Okay, so that is the new product that is coming out in June. We are also in the pipeline working on for a July launch, I would say closer to Chicago, but I would also like to think that we can beat that and perhaps even have it in early July, but we'll see. We are going to have 2 topical products as well. You can call them, we call them balms, B-A-L-M-S. Not to be confused with something else, but 2 different varieties of those. One of them will be a 500 milligram balm, and another one that will be a 1,000 milligram balm that will be coming in July. So you'll see 2 phases of product launch here starting in June, and the next one in July as planned. Let me talk to you about the timing as far as where we are today. Product is produced. Product is labeled. We are going through our final stage of testing for taking your orders. You know, I'm always hesitant to say it's going to be next Monday or next Wednesday or next Friday. I'm not going to give you a date right now. I will say to you, it will be next week. I believe it will be next week when we have it, and I'm hoping that it's at the earlier part of the week or midweek. That's what our plan is right now for being able to turn on the orders and have them available to you. We're going through and checking off the final few boxes, making sure that there's no flaws in the system, because what we are doing, and this is part of the FAQs that I was going to get to later, but I'll just cover it now. Part of what we're having to work on is to make sure that the orders that you place online, we are able to get those orders to our supplier who is doing our fulfillment, who is in Texas. So that inventory of hemp and the tinctures will stay in Texas, and it will ship to you from their facility. So if you go online and you order a case of Classic and Energize, and then you order CBD tincture oil from us, you can do that all in one order, but you're going to get packages from us, from Relive and Chesterfield, and you're going to get a different package from Texas that will be coming to you. Okay, so that is what we are doing here in the final stages to make sure that we have everything ready to go for the order process. We expect that there's going to be a high volume of orders from the day we turn this on from the orders. We will have an e-blast that will go out to you that will notify all of you that the day has come and we are now ready. It's on the shopping cart for you to do that. So that is the timing, is next week is when we will have this ready for orders. Ordering will take place on the website. We will have that ready. We have worked over the last few months to try to have that prepared. And there's been some communications, I know, with some of you top leaders that we've said, hey, in the beginning, we might just be able to do phone orders where you have to call into the DSC. That is not accurate anymore. The way we are doing this is exactly the same as the way you currently order Relive products. You can go online, you'll see it in the shopping cart, and you'll be able to place your order just like the other products. So that was a big deal that happened just in the last 10 days for us to make that happen. Let me go through pricing real quick with you. I've gone through, I think, most of my points here, but the pricing for the 500 milligram, both tinctures are the same price. It is a retail price of $80, retail RV, and a BV of $60. For the 750 milligram tincture has an RV of 100 and a BV of 70. And let me just say that it kind of goes back to what I talked about earlier as far as the quality, and you gotta be careful as far as what you're looking at out in the marketplace. You gotta be careful as far as what you're buying and making sure you're getting what you think you're getting out there when you're buying it in the drugstore or in the supermarket or the gas station or online. These prices that we've put together are very, very competitive at the retail price when it comes to the quality of what we are offering. Now, you can go out and find something cheaper, and it's always the case with nutritional products. You can find something cheaper. I'm sure you can. But with you going to get the quality, and you're going to get the assurance and the verification of the potency of this product, our pricing at the retail level is very competitive across the country. You'll see prices that are above what I've just listed to you. Now, you take into account that you apply a 40% discount to that, and then you're well below what the market is out there. And I'm proud to say that. I'm proud to offer that to us because I think it gives us an advantage as we go forward. So that's the pricing. You're going to hear just one more FAQ. You're going to hear us talking about hemp. I know that more common language is people talk about CBD, cannabidiol. And I use that as well too, but you're going to see, I just want to say to you that you're going to see hemp on our labels, and you're going to see hemp on our website, and all of our marketing materials are going to refer to it as hemp extract. And part of that is that we know that what comes in hemp is CBD. And so when you see, like I said earlier, when you see 500 milligrams or 750 milligrams, that is referring to the actual CBD. But the product and what we're marketing is what we're going to be calling is hemp. So I don't want that to be a confusion. I think it's important for us, it's important for our business partners that we work with, that we distinguish ourselves, that we're working in the variety of cannabis, which is hemp. We're not working in the variety of cannabis, which is marijuana. And that's not what we're doing, and that's not the plan or intention to do that. We are working with hemp, and that's why we call it that. Finally, I will say that we have a loaded summer coming ahead. I've kind of rolled out to you what our plans are in the next week, and then that's going to lead us into July with more product to deliver and offer. We're going to be marching into Chicago with a lot of results and testimonies, I believe, and I think on all of those products that I mentioned. And so I think it's good that we're getting these products out now. We're not holding them back for Chicago and to unveil them there. I want people to get on these products now and have stories for Chicago. We're going to have we're going to have Dr. Fred with us to talk about his work in Chicago and what he's doing in the lab with this product line, where he's going to take it. But we're also going to have a special guest speaker from our partner company that's going to be there, that's going to enlighten you, that's going to fill you with all the product information. He is what I consider the expert in this field. He's going to be able to talk to us about our products and what make them safe and what make them effective and what make them so potent and pure. He's also going to be able to talk to us about the future and the opportunity of where hemp-derived products are going in the future, and how Relive is sitting today with an opportunity. So I encourage you all to be thinking about Chicago, looking towards Chicago, getting yourself to Chicago, because we're going to have this as a subject for us while we're there. And last thing I'll say is look for an e-blast. We are literally days away. Look for an e-blast from us, and we will be off and running, and I can't wait. It's going to be a great launch. I have no doubts about that. I'm excited about where we're going, and here we go. I'm excited about all the work, all the team that around here that has put in the effort, from operations department to marketing department. Tom, you, all of us have pulled together as a team to make this work, and now we're literally just a matter of days away, and it's going to make a big difference for Relive. It's going to make a huge difference for every distributor, every leader that's on the phone here today. It's going to be a big difference in your business. So here we go. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you, Ryan.
All righty, so pretty exciting. On the screen here, well, by the way, I just love how Ryan lets it roll right off his tongue, cannabidiol, CBD. That's a pretty interesting new line of vocabulary that we're all going to be exposed to, much like when we learned about epigenetics. And before I go too much further, I do want to share, I personally have had an incredibly stressful year with unusual things going on in my family and with the school that I work with. And my mitral valve has been acting up, and I just have to put in a tremendous plug for Cardio Essentials. I had stopped adding that to my shake about 2 years ago because things were totally under control. And they were up until recently, when I think just the stress of my life added to the problems with my mitral valve being happy. And I have added back in the Cardio Essentials along with my either Now or Classic, Arthefect and the capsules. But my heart, literally, it's as though I can feel the nutrients in Cardio Essentials going into my bloodstream and soothing my heart. I've been talking to my heart lately, apologizing to it for putting it under such stress and thanking it for pumping that blood through my body every single minute and second of every single day. But I have to say, it's been really interesting. Dr. Carl was a magician, an incredible food scientist, and we have all of these fabulous products that he has created in our line. So if you have folks with special functional needs, don't forget those fabulous products that we have. However, now Dr. Fred, oh my goodness, he's coming into his own. And it is so much fun to realize he has been mentored by the best. And he has the same work ethics as the best. And he has the greatest team there at corporate, the best. There's no question. There is nothing like our Relive products. And we can speak with the greatest of confidence. I love that Ryan shared a way that people can get these at a competitive price by becoming that master affiliate. We don't want to undersell that for folks who are really serious about their savings. I love also that he has shared the information on each of these. Take a look at this screen here, the health benefits. Check off the ones that seem to relate to you. Stress relief, for me. Promoting healthy skin, my skin is going on 72 years and it's younger and fresher than it was prior to Relive, and I can't wait to see what it will do. Reducing inflammation, that's part of the arthritis that I have dealt with throughout my life, and Relive has tremendously assisted with. Inflammation is the root and the cause of all disease. So along with our Lunacin that is so powerfully able to reduce that inflammation, our Arthefect that reduces that inflammation, we have a huge cadre in our medicine cabinet, reducing inflammation. Immune system support, that's kind of the story of what Relive is all about. And so fabulous to have an opportunity to add to helping people be well. Digestive health, yep. In the past, I've had problems with heartburn and acid reflux. My mom, terrible problems with GERD. I can't remember what that all stands for, but I'm very much my mother's daughter with those tendencies, my health, my heart, my arthritis. Those were all gifts that my beautiful mom gave to me. And thankfully, I'm living a quality life. Now let's look at that last one, heart health. So am I excited about getting these products? Yes, I am. Anybody else want to add anything to what we've shared about the hemp extract? I love that we call it not just CBD, but a hemp extract. We're going to be educating the general public in a gentle and simple way that we are a company that stands for quality and assurance that this is safe. Anybody want to add something before I go to the next slide? I do apologize for that moment of silence because I was trying to mute us all out with the background noise, and some of that call was not shared. Okay, on the count of 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move to the next one if I can make my computer work. Just a moment. Okay. There. All right. I have been having a lot of fun for the last 2 weeks sharing information about our product line. Got an echo. And I want to encourage folks to take a screenshot of this page right here because much like the call that we just listened to on the ambassador call, well, this is a phone call that you can send out to people that are interested in this to listen to, but only until next Tuesday. So get busy today and tomorrow and Monday and up until about 5 o'clock Tuesday. This is the phone number. I'll say it now and then I'll review the call. 712-770-5601. Again, 712-770-5601. The PIN for that call is 675361. Again, 675361 pound. That is a 40-minute call. We just heard about 20 minutes of Ryan sharing information about the products. And on the call that I've just given you the number for, that is a 40-minute call hosted by Jim Shaban. And it's Ryan talking about a CBD, his original hesitation about CBD, and so much more. A few additional little facts. I think he shared on the ambassador call that the full spectrum is the one that he is using. I personally have ordered all 3, and I plan to start with the full spectrum. But I want to have those other 2, the 500 and the 750 hemp extract in my cadre. Although, I may start with the 500 and see what my body does with that. But I encourage you to realize that there are slightly different purposes. The full spectrum may address additional things. We're going to be learning together and having our stories come to life. And I know that the company will be very eager to hear how these products have impacted folks. Another thing that Tina sent out, it's a very excellent, informative web page. So again, take a screenshot of this picture on your computer because I can't repeat it. It's long, but it's basically CBD 101, a cbdsnapshot.com/CBD-101. And then there's a lot of other things, but that has some great information on it. Yvette, could I maybe just have you come on and share briefly how your gifting of liking to know the whats and the whys and the hows has actually added to my knowledge, if you would be so kind, what you've done to share.
Can you hear me?
I can, thank you.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as say as what you said, but yeah, just trying to understand some of the wordage, terpenes, and looking up what those are. And after a conversation with Tina about flavonoids and trying to wrap my head around all those, I just have clients who ask questions, and it makes me feel like I'm guiding them, if I can give some answers. So trying to understand some things that I didn't know, what all the elements of the compounds were, which I'm still trying to research. And then just asking questions like, is this going to interfere with medications? Do we stop a medication? Does this replace, like if it's anti-inflammatory and all this, can it replace some of the other products? Anyway, so just talking with Tina and doing some of my own research, just trying to find out some elements of things and
I know you weren't.
a tip.
Oh, good. Go ahead.
A tip that Tina said that I thought was really valuable is when you first start taking it, to kind of take it at night, because some people initially respond with being quite tired. So I thought that was helpful. She did say, though, to not stop any medications and to discuss with your doctors before you start this, if you're, if you're thinking of replacing a medication with this. And then also, obviously, because of the one compound, the full spectrum, if you work at a job that needs drug testing, to let them know that you'll be starting this product, because for some people it could show up in a test like that. So I don't know. It was interesting, though, reading all about the terpenes and the different ways they affect and their smells and all the health benefits. It was quite enlightening. So anyways.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And I really want to commend you for reaching out to the people we have at corporate. Tina has become a real fan of yours and vice versa. I really am so excited for the people in our organization who have been taking advantage of the Fit 3 challenges. And our corporate folks are there. Tom always says, call him, ask him. Another tremendous resource is the product info, relive product info at reliveinc.com, product info at reliveinc.com if you have specific questions. And I want to emphasize again what Yvette said. Don't stop medications. Don't do that, but add this to it. And as things progress, you can see how your body is perhaps not needing that medication, and in consultation with your physician, you may see that you can make some modifications. Another thing that I found interesting in what she shared is take it at night. Take the hemp extract at night at first. I remember so well when the 24K was first announced, and I was working incredibly hard with a whole bunch of kids, and would usually just really drag in the late afternoon. And I was excited to have that extra surge of energy and clarity and focus. And I had my 24K there at school, and I took it for the first time that afternoon, and I woke up an hour and a half later, totally refreshed. And it was an interesting aha to me that Dr. Carl then shared. If your brain is overtaxed and overworked and overstressed, you may find that rather than the initial energy surge, it may put you to sleep. And that's probably the very same thing with the new hemp extract. My daughter Lizzie used to call that having a red brain. So if you know folks who have red brains, who are overstressed and overworked, don't hesitate to encourage them to take these products starting at night and see what their body is going to do with it. The orders are seamless. I was so impressed. I got on the phone immediately on, I think it was Thursday morning, Wednesday morning, whenever the announcement came out. And I received within minutes notice that my order had been received. And minutes later, it was on its way out. It was being shipped, which means that the corporate has succeeded in having a seamless communication between St. Louis and Texas. So we can be really encouraged about that. and they are also available to order on our websites now as well. So we've got a lot to be excited about. And I am just so proud to be a part of a company that is not wasting any time in ensuring that we are all the best equipped, the best prepared, the best supported of any network marketing company that I know. We can be proud of ourselves. I am going to stop now, but I do encourage you to just remember that circle of success and the fundamental steps that we have to take. And be bold, get into action now, identify those people that you want to share this with, connect with them. I've sent out several emails, and I'm going to be making some phone calls and text messages to the folks that I've been alerting to this. Connect with them and share how you are, find out how they are, share the Relive story, and share all of it. Ask them for that decision, and don't hesitate to say, you know, let's get these products at the greatest savings. Join us as a master affiliate. Get these products at a 40% savings and get it free shipping for you right now. Of course, that quick start is another great place, or a preferred customer. So the same things hold true as they always have. The main decision is to make a decision to get involved at whatever level is appropriate for the person that you are working with. So I'm going to wait for just a moment for anyone to come on with additional questions or concerns or ideas to share. All righty. So let's get out there and duplicate and duplicate and duplicate and ask yourself, who is next? Relive, hemp extract, here we come. God bless you all. I'm going to turn off the recording, and I think I did it right this time, Becky. Stop recording. Yes. God bless you all. Do I want to